Flag up. And they sent on their way with Hummingbird missing the start by a couple of lengths. Go Like Flow, first one to show. Misty Cliffs commits to a handy spot. Greed and Desire right there against the inside rail. Couple of lengths away to Hang Out the Stars, just ahead of Dark Future, who races midfield, and they're forcing the issue up front. Then comes Your Eyes Only, little bit keen in the blue and white colours, racing at the outside of Blind Faith, length and a half away to Lickety Split, and Hummingbird is racing at the back of the field. There's more than a dozen lengths in it, and it's Misty Cliffs who takes them towards the 800 metres mark as the leader by 2 over Go Like Flow, who races away in second, then 3-4 lengths away to Greed and Desire, who will turn into the home straight in third. Hang Out the Stars, Dark Future, they together at the top of the straight with Your Eyes Only, Blind Faith, White Jacket and Red Cap corners for home, a good 8 lengths off the leader. Then comes Lickety Split, and finally Hummingbird. 10 lengths in it with 500 metres left to run. Misty Cliffs taken on by Go Like Flow. A few lengths away to Hang Out the Stars, who's getting urgent, sharing third with Greed and Desire. Blind Faith was further back, but still got 8 lengths to make up. Go Like Flow and Misty Cliffs right at this with 200 metres left to run. Then 4 lengths away to Hang Out the Stars. Misty Cliffs with a slight advantage over Go Like Flow into the closing stages with Hang Out the Stars doing its best work late. Line comes and it's tight. Hang Out the Stars may have just timed that right over Misty Cliffs, but it will go to the judge. Then came Go Like Flow and Blind Faith. And then came Hummingbird. So the winners in the white sleeves and the orange cap took her a while to warm up. But Hang Out the Stars will just get the better of Misty Cliffs. Misty Cliffs and Go Like Flow shared 95% of the home straight to themselves. And then suddenly Hang Out the Stars turns it on and rushes up to these front two and will get the verdict in the shadows of the post.
Winner of race 5, number 5, Hang Out the Stars, daughter of Karari from the Mark Stewart Yard. Aldo De Meyer was aboard, but before we chat to him, well done to Bongani Mezwaye. He receives his R1,000 thanks to Hollywood Bets and Cape Racing. Aldo, it was a lot of chasing to do there, but well done, you got up.
Vicky, in my mind, I was going to be in front doing pacework and I was going to win by 5. Just before the race, MJ asked me what you think, and I thought, listen, this filly's been knocking on the door and the penny has to be dropped by now, and none of that has transpired. She's getting a bit more confidence, but she's not there quite yet.
Did you think that you were going to get the measure? You had Go Like Flow and Misty Cliffs in front fighting it out?
Yeah, listen, I saw 2 okay, not bad jocks, the 2 that were in front, and I thought if I put half an effort in, I'm going to get there, but they're a little bit better than I thought they was, and I must say, initially before the race, I was making fun of them and ridiculing them. I just want to take this opportunity to apologize to none of them because I got up in front, so well done to them. They did a good job to get that close. So to Mr. Stewart, well done for keeping me on this filly. Once she gets a bit of confidence, I promise you she'll be a filly you can follow, and it's just taking a very long time for her to get there. And to Mr. Curry and everyone involved in this was, Mr. Stewart says he hasn't worked a day in his life, but that's up to him to discuss. Just thanks for having me on, and to Jarkenstein, thanks so much.
Well, then that's Aldo, yeah.
And a big thank you to Mr. Stewart as well.
Speaking of the trainer, Mike Stewart, if you can come and join me, never a dull moment.
Look, she's a lovely filly. I loved her from the moment I first saw her. It's actually a funny story. Julia Pilby phoned me up and said, Mike, you got that filly Pretty Betty with the skew legs. I said, yeah, she's quite a nice filly. She said, I've got another filly just like her on the farm. Come and have a look at her. So I didn't actually go. I sent somebody else to look at her. And they said, look, she's lovely, but she's got shocking legs. So then I went to look at her. And I got hold of my mate David, and I said, look, Dave, it's a nice filly. Let's take a chance and make an offer on it. And so he bought her, and that's why it's still at work now. He can't be a racer. He's got to work to pay the bill.
Well, somebody has to.
Yeah, but a great ride from Aldo. Seriously, great, great ride. And I don't think I'll ever put her over 14 ever again in my life.
Geez, look, to be fair, that finish was outstanding. It was wonderful to watch. I know, but nerve-wracking, but brilliant.
No, he rode hard. Eh? He knows, look, he's ridden the filly. He told me she's above average. And he said, why about drop her back to 40? I said, well, maybe the ground's a bit heavier. No ways. You have to work hard for that.
Well done for the win.
Great. Thanks a lot, and good luck to my mate David. And work harder. We might get another horse sometime.
There you go, well done. That's Mark Stewart. Well done to both him and Aldo. Brilliant characters to chat to, but well done to Mr. and Mrs. De Vos for breeding the daughter of Karari, and well done to Dave Curran. As Mark said, someone needs to work to buy horses like this, but lovely asset to the yard, no doubt, and I'm sure she'll go on from here. As Aldo said, the penny hasn't quite dropped yet, so lovely filly on their hands.